Embarrassingly enough, I sleep talk in Japanese, according to my poor roommate. As someone who grew up speaking English and Japanese and eventually picked up Mandarin Chinese, I subconsciously translate between languages to evoke certain feelings, develop mnemonics for school, and of course communicate with my friends in our secret vernacular. Without proper exposure to the syntactical and cultural subtleties of foreign languages, how do platforms like Google Translate convert sentences in over 100 languages? Simply put, Google Translate takes a word or string of sentences in a base language and converts them into a desired language of your choice. In its earliest iterations, the software perused millions of published human-translated documents to find direct conversions of individual words in your input. Without accounting for language-specific grammar conventions or the availability of translated texts in rare languages, you may have found that the output may have sounded a bit awkward a couple years ago. In recent years, the quality of translations have improved dramatically. The secret to this accuracy lies in machine learning. At the macroscopic level, translators are developed using a simple encoder-decoder architecture. The input is first converted into a matrix of vectors. These vectors are numerical analogs that are understandable by our devices. That vector is then converted back to your target language and thus completes the cycle. These encoders and decoders are powered by something called a long short-term recurrent neural network. In a RNN, information cycles through a loop. By storing information as memory, an RNN remembers the current word and every word preceding it. This effectively strings together words as clusters rather than discrete terms and allows sentence-level comparisons with translated documents on the internet. Due to the limitations on information storage, an interface called the attention mechanism will assign weights to important words, selectively focusing on valuable parts of the input sentence and translating them with greater accuracy. Say you're translating an English sentence into Japanese. The encoder, using RNN, will convert the input into a sequence of vectors, which will be then fed into an attention mechanism that determines which Japanese words will be translated by which English words. The decoder, using RNN again, will then decode the Japanese sentence word by word, focusing on the words determined by the attention mechanism. While you may not know if a sentence is perfectly translated in a language you are unfamiliar with, you can rest assured that Google Translate and other services are a reliable tool to communicate with people around the globe. More than anything, I think this puts into context just how incredible our brains are at processing various languages. Thank you to the authors of all of these sources for providing context for this video. Thank you for watching.